All right, everyone. So I had put up on our Instagram story about situational plays. So not sure if I can see this one here on the screen. That bloody light in the background. So basically, runners on 1 and 3. So we were playing with 1 out, and we had loads of answers come in on what the fielding team is supposed to do. So obviously, it depends. Always my favorite answer to everything. But like, what we want to be aware of is that 95, maybe even 99% of the time, we want to go for the easiest out. So if that ball is hit, remember in rounders, just because that ball is hit doesn't mean that the batter is taken off. They don't have to run. However, the base runners could decide to run if they think that they can get there. So again, just something to be aware of. They don't have to wait on the batter. So the easiest out in this scenario, depending where the ball is hit, could be the ball to two, the ball to one, or it might even be the runner going home. And I know that probably sounds a bit bizarre, but again, situation dependent. Okay, so if the ball, sometimes you'll have a fast runner in three, and they'll think that they can get there. But the ball was hit straight to the shortstop. They'll be like, okay, well, I know if I know I can get the out, okay, and they're both equally easy. Well, why wouldn't I go for the most advanced runner? So if I can make that throw home and then back to three before the runner can get there, we've gotten our 1 out. We're now on 2 out, and we've basically taken this player out of it. So if they've then got runners on 1 and 2, that's a better position to be in with 2 out as a fielding team than runners on 1 and 3 or 2 and 3. So again, just depends on what the easiest out is. So if that ball's hit to the outfield, obviously if it's a catch, where are we going? We're looking at two, maybe even three, possibly looking at hitting the shortstop on the way. If that ball is bounced on the ground, you know, are we going to be able to make an out on two? So the last thing we want to do is chase outs here. So sometimes even like if the ball is hit to deep shortstop, third base doesn't take off. Sometimes the best thing to do is just hold on to the ball. You know, what's the next batter up? What are they like? Are they actually going to be able to hit it out? Or are they not? So, um, yeah, it's just like being aware of your surroundings, being known how the game is going, who's coming up next, what they usually like to do. Um, okay, yes, if you hold the ball and everyone gets on base, the base is loaded, not an ideal scenario. But if you then think, okay, well, the next batter hasn't hit at all, they're not able to deal with our pitcher, then that's a very nice position to be in because they're going to feel forced. Rather than you know trying for something that's not on. Maybe you're coaching an underage game, and your shortstop isn't bad, but like you can't guarantee that they're going to get an out on one, we'll say. So there's no point in chasing that out on one when there's a nice easy out to be got on two. Concede that run. Like if the ball's in the air or if it makes it to the outfield, the majority of the time that runner's probably going to score. There's no point in like sacrificing, like going for a Hail Mary throw home to stop that runner coming home and messing up there. Then the runner gets to two because the ball has been thrown past the catcher. Maybe they actually get to three. So like it just depends. What is your easiest out? And then if they're equally easy, take the more advanced one. So that's it.